Hold on, guys. Sorry about relocating. Hold on. I go onto my site to do a broadcast, and the computer's telling me I'm forbidden. Huh? Hello. Anyway, what I want to do this evening, I give a lot of new stuff, and some of it is extremely difficult. So I like to say, the guys who've been frequenting this broadcast, know all the exercises, the triplets, the 16s, blah, 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 blah. And you seem like you're very regimented, and you do the stick control book down, and whatever exercises you do them down, and you do them in some sort of order. So what you need to do, I don't know if this is going to be a correct terminology, I could say, but what it is, let me get on this computer. I'm going to improvise on the things that you've learned so far as a practice thing. Just practicing, improvising, and mixing things up. And that's kind of a journey to discovery. Come on, Pooter. So I get on with this. I'll give you an example in about a minute, okay? Hold on, guys. Come on. Hold on. What do we have here, Bob? I can't see the computer from here. That's why I'm waiting for this one to load up. Let's see what we got. Marcio, Paul, and Robert. All right. Let me explain why I left my site. Now I'm getting totally, not even frustrated, but really pissed off. It's the second time this has happened to me in 2 weeks. I go stream a lesson. When I get to the streaming, it tells me I am forbidden to be on this page. So I have to find out exactly what's going on with that. Whether they're rebooting, doing a facelift on their server, I don't know. And I'm going to find out. Now, what I was trying to say before was, you learn how to do full strokes, half strokes, quarter strokes, your diddle rudiments with the levels, manipulating the accents around, the triplets, alternating, triplet fills, triplet rolls. I could sit here for a half hour just going on the things that I've shown you and you should work on. But I understand I give you just a whole lot of work and new stuff, and some of it is extremely difficult, and it's just not going to happen. So we're going to kind of go backwards, not really backwards, But we're going to attack, example, like exercising. You do the stick control book down. Yeah, okay, you do it half strokes with the vamp at whatever tempo. But after a while, it gets kind of boring. So let's just take an eighth no vamp or the stick controller book itself. Like we're going to think of a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to drop my bass drum on 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to do my left foot onto a 4. So I'm just going to open this up. I'm not going to play anything that's in order. I'm just going to hang out, have a good time, be creative, put some dynamics into it. But actually, the base of this thing is the exercise. So we're just going to like nice and easy. Get the idea, guys? Just to hang out, nothing new. Like make it a in tempo, get the metronome going on, click, click, and jam with the exercises. So on and so forth. I know, Hoist, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go shut it off in a second. What is the sense of me watching that or filming off that or teaching from that site at the moment when it told me when I went to sign in, I am forbidden to enter. So I don't know what the hell that was too. So let me go over there. Oh, hold on. Let me just go over there. Oh. Okay, I shut it off only because I'm streaming here. I don't know why that's happening, but I went on the stream and it told me that, well, I just shut off. I was streaming on another computer, that's why. But it wouldn't let me in to see me stream. So it's over with, and we'll do the rest of the week on YouTube. And come Thursday, one lesson on YouTube, and the last lesson of the week on Zoom. Like I was saying before, I had to go shut the other computer off. You know, you take something that you feel good about, just say single strokes with the accent. Now you've had that stuff. Now, what you need to do, all right, is have a good time with it. Play it, you'd be surprised. Everything's screwy. Hey, Hoist, don't really piss me off more than I am right now. I'm telling you what happened. I set it up for a stream. It was streaming, but it would not let me in to view the stream. That's what it told me. Now, you might have gotten it fine, but it wasn't on my computer fine. So what's the sense of me streaming from that site? And besides, we're here now, and let it go. Let's go forward. Now, I was telling you about your exercises. You know, you do the turnarounds. I was just doing line 3 there. But hey, man, you can do any lines you want and move them around. Okay. You see what I'm doing? I'm just going to sit here for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to take all the exercises, most of the exercises that I showed you, and I'm going to have fun with it. Stick and draw, 5, 6, and 7, number 10, lock, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13. We just have some fun. We have some fun. Guys, get the idea? Just having a little fun. So what you need to do is review. Like, for example, what is that? Page 13, short roll combinations with singles. Everybody there? Well, you get the idea. So you just have fun. Just when I go into a triple zone, I'm hitting about here. 1. Okay. What is that? Oh, hello, Wilson. What is that? I can't see that. Wallenson? Batista. Hello, how are you? So I'm just exercising. I'm not playing anything crazy, anything melodically. It's just I'm having fun exercising. Yeah, you exercise on the drum pad to work out things, but now you've got, it's been a long time. You got 1,000 exercises. Put them to use. Make them usable. Dynamics. Piano. We say pianissimo. The piano. The mental forte. Just having fun. Now I'm vamping, but now I'm taking the vamp to another zone. I can't see. Muito bueno. All right, just having fun. Now, maybe tomorrow we'll do some Morello mastering doing the tables of time with both Dave Stanek and Joe Morello. We already know how to hit the 5s and 6s, right? The 5s. So I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know how to count it. That's where you want to go with them eventually. But you can't just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an hour and expect to do it like this. You got to take your time and hang out with it. We all know how to do the sixes. There's a couple ways to count them. I like to count them in 6. Well, actually in 3. I subdivide the sixes as 3, 8. Or 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to count 1 and 2 and 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2 and 3. Or 1 and 2. Whichever works best for you. Now the 7s are, to me, they're all right. It's a bit of a challenge, a little strange. And I say, all right, I can occasionally throw in the 7s when I'm doing the first from the line 1 all the way down the whole page. Occasionally, but the 7s are tough. No matter how much I sit there and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. That's hard. Strange sound that I don't really like, and I don't really spend a lot of time with that. So after the 7s, we get a little happier. We go to the 8s. Now a lot of guys are going to say, "Oh, 8! I got to get 8 notes in equal space between the downbeats." So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No way. Let's get subdivisional things going. So I'm going to do 8. What is half of the 8? Isn't it 4? So if I did this, 1, E, and Da. Okay? Now, that's half of the 8. So I'm going to count 1, E, and Da, and answer my right hand with my left. E, and Da. 2, E, and Da. 3, E, and Da. 4, E, and Da. That was your 8s. Now 9s, I again subdivided. I'm going to take 3, 8. I guess, yeah, you could say 3, 8, or actually 3, 4. Let's go 3, 4. I'm going to take each grouping of 9 subdivided into 3 sets of triplets, like 1, 2, 3. That's 9 beats. 1, 2, 3. So I alternate it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So on and so forth. That takes care of the 8s and 9s, right? So on and so forth. Now, we're going to go over to the 10s. And again, we do subdivisional things. If I took 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. That's half the 10s. So now I'm going to have my left hand answer my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, faster, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, struggle with these. I don't care who you are. If you don't struggle, man, God bless you. What you need to do is understand how it moves and how it feels. Once you do, get yourself a number, realistic number on the computer. Oh, I could do it at 120. Now remember, each tick, you in between the ticks, you'd have to get a grouping of what, 4, 5, 6, 7 between ticks. So be careful. Obviously, if we're doing just 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, 7, 8. Oh boy, a lot of strokes in between the quarter note. And that's where you need to go back to the stick control book and get those things moving on. Any questions? Any questions? Paul, you understand what I'm doing? Robert? Any questions about the 3 against 4 this afternoon? Now I'm doing something really, really insane. I just come across it. You have questions? You understand it? You want me to go over something? I'm working on a thing doing quarter note triplets with the right hand and eighth note triplets with the snare drum with the left hand and the 4 with the bass drum. It's hard. I got to get that down, but that's where we're going to go. No questions. We understand 3 against 4. All right. Be prepared tomorrow for 3 against 2. I hope to send you some PDFs. The stick control book. We're going to do 3 against 2. And play all the rights on the bass drum, all the lefts on the snare bass, all the rights on the 4 tom-tom, all the lefts on the right on the bass drum. So we're going to have 1. We're going to have 1. Get it? 1. Line 3 would be maybe 1, 2, and 3. See what I'm doing? Guys, it's a little strange. It's taking it to another zone. You're through it. Downstroke, upstroke, down, down. You're not through playing it and practicing it, but you understand it. Well, let's go to another level. Charlie Wilcoxon, 4-way coordination. Get back onto the Shafee book. This time we're going to work his odd times. We're going to have a lot of fun. Nobody has any questions. Robert, when you get a chance tomorrow morning, okay? If you'd like to give me a call, call me. We'll talk about a few things. Oh, by the way, guys, got some sad news from one of the members. He told me that Stacy's dad passed on. Sorry to hear that. It's difficult to lose your parents. So let's see how Stacy recovers, where she comes from, okay? All right, any questions on it? Anything you want me to go over in particular? Paul, boys? Anything? I could, Paul. All right. What we're going to do, there's a couple ways I could do the 3 against 4 with the stick control book. What I'm going to do is explain one of the ways that you have the file on. We're going to play 8th note triplets constant on the snare. Okay? And we're going to play 4 with the right hand on the floor tom-tom and the bass. So, for example, if I have the first sequence right, left, it's going to be 1, E, and da. So that's actually the 4. We're going to play the 3. Nah. Sometimes I get confused. That's hard to do. I had that down here. Anyway, you're doing the 3, the 4. 3 here. And 4 with the bass drum. Against the triplet. It's hard. I gotta get to that one tomorrow afternoon, right? What exactly do you want the 3 against 4? If I'm doing 3 with the bass drum, 1, 2, 3, here's another one. This is really simple. Now I'm going to play the line down in 16th notes. Each triplet is one grouping, 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4. Okay, so now I'm going to play the triplets. 1, 2. Line number 2, starting with the left. Number 3. Does that help you, Paul? That's one way of a few thousand ways, and that seems to be the simplest. Okay, let me give you one more way with that. If I'm playing triplets and taking an R as 4 rights and an L as 4 lefts, here's an easy way to hang out with 3 against 4. You're going to do it real slow, get into a form. I don't know if you should call it meditation, but deep thought. Clear your mind, the world goes away. I want to play the triplet. Now, when I'm playing that, my right hand is going to play where it says R, 4 rights. You need to do it that slow. You sure, Paul? It's not easy. This stuff got to drive you dizzy, man. You know, if you don't have a vertigo, you will. There's stuff, man, you know, you're splitting your brain all over the place, and especially your mind, it makes me a little dizzy and weak because it's intense focus. And that's just another way. If I just what I would work on, Paul, with you, is going between the right hand and the bass drum against the triplet. Slow. Over and over and over again. Well, that's the object. You have to think, man. The stronger you think, the more control you're going to obtain. But now we're going to get to that 3 against 2 tomorrow. maybe we'll do some linear stuff. Okay? All right. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Both lessons are on YouTube. Thursday, 1 o'clock lessons on YouTube. The last lesson of the week at 7 o'clock Thursday will be on Zoom. How's that sound, guys?